Okay, it's the end of the second turn, and there's still been no actual combat. Um, the French have just continued pouring onto the battlefield. The light cavalry have decided to hold their position right there on the hill. If they It's not quite decided what they're going to be doing at the moment. They could have gone full speed ahead and just about made it. If they had pressed on, they would have been able to move in this sort of a direction down here and come into this sort of region, which would have been useful for perhaps forcing the British infantry into squares. But they would have had, at least they would have had the British light cavalry right on their tails, and the British light cavalry would probably have been able to contrive a circumstance where they could have charged the French light cavalry in the rear, which would have been bad, one imagines. So they're just sort of thinking about it right now. In other developments, the French are now up on the top of the hill. I'm adjudicating that the hill is actually effectively a plateau, so therefore I'm adjudicating that the British rifles down here, the 95th, can't actually see them, so they can't fire on them yet. Okay, then we've got this French unit here has entered the wood. Another French unit over here has entered the wood, and the voltigeurs are now poised on the next turn. They will be able to enter the town, and when they're in the town, of course, they will be able to shoot on the British cavalry. So developments happening there. The other thing that happened is that the French artillery has deployed on the hill, so we'll be able to shoot in its next turn. And I think that just about covers all the action so far. So just have one more sweep over the table at the end of turn 2 and go from there.